हाय फ्रेंड्स, ऑन कंटिन्यूएशन ऑफ चैप्टर नंबर 8। प्रीवियस सेशन में हम लोगों ने स्टार्ट किया था फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज। तो फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टी से ही आगे बढ़ते हैं। नेक्स्ट पॉइंट फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टी का है इलेक्ट्रोड पोटेंशियल। द इलेक्ट्रोड पोटेंशियल वैल्यू ऑफ द फर्स्ट रॉ ट्रांजिशन सीरीज जनरली इंक्रीज फ्रॉम लेफ्ट टू राइट. सम आर द एक्सेप्शनल केसेस. E0 of Cu plus 2 to Cu is positive, that is 0.34 volt, while the E0 value of the other row transition elements are negative. देखिए, this is clearly from the graph. यहाँ पे सारे के सारे एलिमेंट्स दिए हुए हैं. Only copper having positive electrode potential, that is +34. हमने इलेक्ट्रोकेमिस्ट्री में भी पढ़ा था, that is 0.34 is electrode potential of copper. रिमेनिंग सारे फैमिली मेंबर के इलेक्ट्रोड पोटेंशियल आप देख सकते हो माइनस में है. दिस इज बिकॉज द वेरी हाई एनर्जी ट्रांसफॉर्म फ्रॉम Cu to Cu+2 is not balanced by this hydration enthalpy. Basically hydration enthalpy means water has hydration enthalpy. So Cu does not easily react with the acid and liberated H2. Only oxidizing agent, that is HNO3 and hot concentrated H2SO4 react with copper and acid get reduced. So यहाँ पे एक 1 marker equation है, only Cu having plus or positive potential. Why? तो यहाँ पे लिखना है this is because the high energy transform to Cu+2 is not balanced by the hydration enthalpy. Along the series of E0 potential value becomes less negative due to this increase in the sum of this first and second ionization enthalpies. The E0 of Mn+2 and Zn+2 are more negative. देखिए, just because once again the same half-filled and full-filled electronic configuration. Because the half-filled configuration of Mn+2, that is D5, and the complete filled configuration of Zn+2, that is D10. Now E0 potential of M+3 to M+2 value of scandium is really very low. अब ये सारी चीज once again देखिए इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कन्फिगरेशन से ही पता चल सकता है. Scandium is 21. After removing 2 electron, it has 1 electron in D1. So वो जनरली चाहेगा एक और इलेक्ट्रॉन भी निकल जाए. जैसे ही M+3 पहुंच जाएगा, it has nearest noble gas configuration, that is argon core. So that's why it required really very less amount of energy to convert +2 to +3. Value of scandium is really very low. For that Zn is really very high. Why Zn के केस के अंदर +3 is really very high? Just because Zn+2 gives argon core 3d10, क्योंकि 4s में से 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन निकल जाएंगे. अब Zn+2 के बाद एक और इलेक्ट्रॉन निकालना है, मीन्स D10 में से एक इलेक्ट्रॉन निकालना पड़ेगा, एंड दैट इज रियली वेरी डिफिकल्ट. सो दैट्स व्हाई E0 M+3/M+2 of Zn is really very high. This is because that the stable electronic configuration of E0 of M+3 to M+2 is high. Once again देखिए Mn+2, once you get Mn+2 तो D5 हो जाएगा. D5 means half filled electronic configuration. अब half filled में से एक और इलेक्ट्रॉन निकालना, it is really very difficult, means you require more amount of energy. That's why E0 M+3 to M+2 is really very high, just because extra stability of half filled electronic configuration of Mn+2. Likewise E0 Fe+2 to Fe+3 is really very low. Why? Fe+2 means argon core 3d6 4s0. जो अगर 3d6 में से एक और इलेक्ट्रॉन निकल जाता है तो D5 हो जाएगा, and that's why Fe+2 all the salts if you keep open, उसको सिंपल खुला छोड़ दोगे तो भी वो ऑक्सीडाइज हो जाएंगे and Fe+3 में कन्वर्ट हो जाएंगे. So E0 Fe+2 to Fe+3 is really very low. This is because after the removal of 1 electron, Fe+2 is converted into Fe+3, and Fe+3 means D5, means half-filled electronic configuration which has extra stability. Next physical property, property number 6, that is magnetic property. Transition metal shows mainly two types of magnetic properties, that is paramagnetic and diamagnetic. अभी आपको clearly पता है what actually means by paramagnetic, what actually means by diamagnetic. Atom put it into the strong field of magnet. Atom having unpaired electron, they are attracted by means of magnetism, that is called as paramagnetic. If they do not, they are entitled as a diamagnetic. Some of the transition metal also shows the ferromagnetic, which is an extreme case of this paramagnetism. Paramagnetism arises in the presence of unpaired electron. Each unpaired electron is associated with the spin magnetic moment and the orbital magnetic moment. For the compound of the first row of transition elements, the contribution of this orbital magnetic moment is effectively cancelled out. So only spin magnetic moment is considered. So what is the formula for measure? Mu s is equal to under root n into n plus 2, where n is the number of unpaired electron and mu s is the spin only magnetic moment in the unit of Bohr magneton. So सभी के पीछे bm लिखना पड़ेगा, नहीं लिखोगे तो मार्क्स कट हो जाएगा. Let's take, अगर एक unpaired electron है तो mu s is equal to under root 1 into 1 plus 2. So that is under root 3. Under root 3 is nothing but 1.73 Bohr magneton. If you have n is equal to 2, means दो unpaired electron है तो mu s is equal to under root 2 into 2 plus 2. Under root 8 means 2.45 Bohr magneton. If n is equal to 3, mu s is equal to under root 3 into 3 plus 2. That is under root 15, you get 3.87 Bohr magneton. If n is equal to 4, mu s is equal to under root 4 into 4 plus 2, you get 4.90 Bohr magneton. The magnetic moment is increases with increase the number of unpaired electron. Thus, the observed magnetic moment given an idea about the number of unpaired electron present into this atom or ions. So this is all about your magnetic property. Next property is formation of this colored ion or compounds. Now once again color, chapter number 9 के अंदर भी हमने पढ़ा था complex gives color just because unpaired electron. कलर कैसे मिलता है, फिर से एक बार डायग्राम समझ लीजिए. इलेक्ट्रॉन बेसिकली इन ग्राउंड स्टेट. इफ यू हिट इट और इफ यू इरेडिएट इट, जैसे ही आपको इरेडिएशन करोगे या फिर हिट करोगे, दे एक्वायर सम अमाउंट ऑफ एनर्जी, goes to this excited state which is highly unstable stage. Electron cannot sustain for a longer period, come back to the ground state by releasing delta E energy, and this delta E energy gives you the color. So likewise you get your color. So यहाँ पे डिस्कशन स्टार्ट करते हैं. Most of this transition metal ion or compound are colored. This is because of the presence of this partially filled d orbitals. When an electron from this lower energy d orbital is excited to this higher d energy level, it absorbs energy, and this is equal to the energy of the certain color in visible region. So color observed in this complementary color of this light absorbed. In aqueous solution, most of this transition metal ion are colored since the water molecule act as a ligand. So among Ti plus 2 and Ti plus 4, Ti plus 2 करोगे तो दो unpaired electron मिलेंगे, but Ti plus 4 means argon core, not a single unpaired electron. So Ti plus 2 is colored while Ti plus 4 is colorless. Simple logic. Scandium plus 3 is colorless. Why? Because no unpaired electron. Zn plus 2 all salts are colorless. Why? Just because no unpaired electron. So this is because the Ti plus 4 has no partially filled d orbital, that is Ti plus 2 has d2 while Ti plus 4 has d0. Similarly, among Cu plus 2 and Cu plus 2 is colored while Cu plus 1 is colorless. Why? Because Cu plus 1 करोगे तो क्या मिलेगा? Argon core 3d10 4s0. d10 means fulfill electronic configuration, but Cu plus 2 करोगे तो आपको मिलेगा argon core 3d9 means one unpaired electron which gives you this color. So this is all about your formation of color. अब दो छोटे से टॉपिक डिस्कस करने हैं, दैट इज फॉर्मेशन ऑफ कॉम्प्लेक्स. इसके ऊपर पूरा चैप्टर डिस्कस किया है, चैप्टर नंबर 9. एंड देन कैटालिटिकल प्रॉपर्टी. सो नेक्स्ट प्रॉपर्टी इज फॉर्मेशन ऑफ कॉम्प्लेक्स. Complex compound are those in which the metal ion binds a number of anions or the neutral molecule, giving complex species with characteristics property. I don't think ये बहुत ज़्यादा डिटेल में करवाने की ज़रूरत है, because we already completed chapter number 9. और complex कैसे बनता है, ligand क्या है, central metal क्या है, coordination sphere, coordination entity, वो ये सारी चीज़ से आप बहुत ही अच्छे से माहितगार है. So transition metal forms a number of complexes. क्यों? Due to first, comparatively smaller size, high ionic charge, presence of partially filled, this is most important, presence of partially filled d orbitals, and fourth, ability to show variable oxidation state. So third and fourth point is really very important, that is presence of partially filled means बहुत सारे unpaired electron d में available है, and ability to show varieties of oxidation state, and then you can give one or two example of each. Ninth, catalytical property. इंट्रोडक्शन में ही हमने पढ़ा था, ऑलमोस्ट सारे के सारे एलिमेंट एक्सेप्ट एक या दो को छोड़ के 3D के सब कैटलिस्ट है. आप वेनेडियम ले लीजिए, टाइटेनियम देख लीजिए, आयरन, कोबाल्ट, निकल, कॉपर एंड मेनी मोर. So the transition metal act as a catalyst in a large number of chemical reactions. This is due to the large surface area and their ability to show varieties of oxidation state. Vanadium pentoxide contact process डिस्कस कर लिया है ऑलरेडी हमने. Finally divided iron into this Haber process, and nickel hydrogenation catalytical और many more. जितने भी एग्जाम्पल आप क्रैक कर सकते हो वो सारे के सारे यहाँ पे लिख लीजिए. So this is all about your point number 8 and 9, that is formation of complex followed by catalytical property. ऐसे ही और दो छोटे टॉपिक डिस्कस करेंगे. Let's start with point number 10. 10th point is all about interstitial compound. Interstitial का मतलब here in case D almost having metallic characteristics, सारे के सारे metal है, तो metal having layer and lustered structure. So basically एक एटम और दूसरे एटम के बीच में there is a void. चैप्टर नंबर 1 के अंदर हमने डिस्कस किया था, there is a void, और void के अंदर छोटे एलिमेंट इंट्रोड्यूस और फ्यूज्ड हो जाते हैं, जैसे हाइड्रोजन है, कार्बन है, नाइट्रोजन है, बोरॉन. And due to this, we get the varieties of component that is entitled as interstitial compounds. These are the form when the smaller atom like hydrogen, nitrogen, carbon and boron, etc. are trapped inside the crystal lattice of this metal. They are usually non-stoichiometric and neither typically ionic nor covalent. So Fe3H, Mn4n, TiC, vanadium H, TiH, etc. are the example of interstitial compound. Because of the nature of their composition, these components referred to as interstitial compound. Some of the properties, अब interstitial होने से क्या हो जाएगा, कुछ चेंज होगा मेटल प्रॉपर्टी में? Yes, definitely होगा. They have high melting point. Second, they are very hard, metal से भी hard बन जाएंगे. They retain metallic conductivity and they are chemically inert. So these are this property which interstitial compound has. So this is all about your point number 10. 11th पे हमें डिस्कस करना है alloy formation. An alloy is a blend of metal prepared by the mixing of the components. Alloy may be homogeneous solid solution in which atom of one metal are distributed randomly among the atom of the other. Such alloys are formed by the atom with metallic radii that are within about the 15% of each other. Because of the similar radii, the other characteristics of this transition metal alloys are readily formed by this metal. The alloy so formed are hard, have often having the high melting points. The best known ferrous alloys, chromium, vanadium, tungsten, molybdenum, manganese are used for the production of the varieties of the steels and stainless steels. Alloys transition metal with non-metal such as brass. Brass किससे बना हुआ है? कॉपर एंड जिंक का. एमसीक्यू में काम में आएगा, याद रखिएगा. ब्रास कंपोनेंट क्या है? कॉपर एंड जिंक. ब्रॉन्ज, कॉपर एंड टीन are also considered as industrial importance. So this is all about your alloy formation. So पिछले 3-4 सेशन से हम डी ब्लॉक पढ़ रहे हैं. सर डी ब्लॉक के कुछ एप्लीकेशन है या फिर ऐसे ही पढ़ रहे हैं? तो ये 11 के 11 पॉइंट उसके एप्लीकेशन थे. देन आफ्टर कुछ स्पेसिफिक एप्लीकेशंस आपको टेक्स्ट बुक में दिए हुए हैं. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट. यूजेस ऑफ डी ब्लॉक एलिमेंट फॉलोड बाय यूजेस ऑफ एफ ब्लॉक एलिमेंट्स. Use of D block elements. Iron and its amalgam steel are used broadly in the development of industries. अब देखो, we are living in concrete jungle. Concrete jungle का base क्या है? Iron. Iron is used in our body also. Hemoglobin के center part में central element कौन सा है? Iron. Titanium is as a part of this manufacturing of airships, spaceships. Tungsten comes in a use of making the electrical fibers. Manganese dioxide comes in a use of a part of this tri battery cell. Chapter number 3 के अंदर देखा. Zinc comes in a use of this negative anode in the fixed dry batteries. Neodymium composites are the perfect as a part of the fly motors. Tantalum used into this make of the एक्सप्लोसिटरी वेव्स. सिल्वर ब्रोमाइड फोटोग्राफी के अंदर यूज होता है. सिल्वर वैसे भी नोबल मेटल है. ऑर्नामेंट्स बनाने के अंदर भी यूज होता है. मेनी डी ब्लॉक एलिमेंट और ट्रांजिशन स्टेट एलिमेंट्स द कंपाउंड फाइंड इन यूज इनटू दिस chemical reactions. Palladium chloride comes into use of this Waker processes. Iron comes in a use of the Haber process. Ziegler-Natta catalysis polymer के अंदर हमने यूज किया था. That is used into this polymerization. So इससे ज़्यादा भी यूजेस शायद आपको पता होगा या फिर डे टू डे लाइफ में या फिर केमिस्ट्री के अंदर कहीं ना कहीं हमने पढ़ा ही होगा. So many uses are there, but these are the key uses. Fine. ऐसे ही कुछ 3 या 4 important uses है F block elements के. Lanthanide alloys, that is mish metal. One of the most important one marker question, what actually means by mish metal? Utilized for the creation of this instrumental steels and heat resistance. Carbides, borides and nitrides of this lanthanides come in a use of this refractories. Lanthanide dioxide or oxides comes used into this cleansing of glass, that is abrasive. Thorium is a part of this cancer treatment and the glowing glass metals. We utilize uranium as atomic fuels. Plutonium is a part of this nuclear reactor and nuclear bomb. So these are the key uses of F block element. अभी भी F block पढ़ना बाकी है. F block हम पढ़ेंगे तब फिर से डिस्कशन स्टार्ट करेंगे कहीं ना कहीं. That is lanthanide कॉन्ट्रैक्शन फिर से आएगा. lanthanum सीरीज के बारे में कुछ डिस्कस करेंगे, उसके फिजिकल केमिकल प्रॉपर्टीज एंड एक्टिनाइड के बारे में डिस्कशन करेंगे. फाइन. एक्टिनाइड के अंदर मैक्सिमम मेटल्स जो है वो सारे के सारे ऑलमोस्ट रेडियो एक्टिव स्पीशीज है. सो एज कंपेयर टू लैंथेनाइड, एक्टिनाइड के बारे में बहुत ही कम डिस्कशन है. बट देन आफ्टर विल डिस्कस व्हेन वी स्टार्ट विद एफ ब्लॉक. सो दिस इज ऑल अबाउट योर यूजेस एंड ऑफ दिस फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ डी ब्लॉक एलिमेंट. नेक्स्ट सेशन केमिकल प्रॉपर्टीज से स्टार्ट करेंगे. दिस इज ऑल अबाउट फ्रॉम माय साइड. थैंक यू सो मच.